was an Indiana police officer that was shot and killed, I think the last 2 days, 3 days, in a small town called Elwood by this black dude. The dude that tried to pull pit maneuvers on him, did all kind of aggressive shit on him, probably made him fear for his life. I done had too many bad experiences with police, and I done thought my way out of being killed by them. And I done just seen them come for me, bust quick ass U-turns, follow me, get behind me with their lights off in dark areas. I done just seen too many bad examples of the police towards black people for me to be on any police side. Now, I ain't got nothing against police. And in some cases, you gonna need the police. But 3 a.m. on a dark road in a country hick town, that's the wrong time to need the police. Like I said in one of my raps earlier on one of my things, I'm sharper than the blade that's military grade. You ever been pulled over by a cop with a military fade? Yeah, man, I can't really say, rest in peace to the police. And it's fucked up that it happened to them. But shit, it's just like when a dude get killed in the street and he known for robbing people and snaking people and killing people. When he get popped up, you like, hey man, shit, rest in peace to him, but you know how he was living. That's how I feel with the police, the same thing. I got so many stories about the police. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all a few stories. I mean, one time the police, and see the police, they good at escalating shit. They good at provoking you into panicking and then them doing something to you. So you gotta be real careful with them, especially if they pull you over in a secluded, dark spot. I remember one time the police pulled me over because I had a weak headlight. Y'all see this bird? This bird is tripping me out. Look how disrespectful these birds is. This boy just walking right past me. Get! But yeah, though. I remember one time one of my lights was weak and the police pulled me over, right? He was like, yeah, I pulled you over because one of your... And just know this. The lesser the reason... This is how I feel about when I deal with the police. The lesser the reason y'all pull me over for, the more bullshit y'all gonna be on when y'all fuck with me. So if y'all pull me over for a weak headlight, my headlight wasn't out, it was just weak. That's why I even asked him, I said, when he pulled me over, I said, was it out? He was like, it's not all the way out, but it's just kind of weak. And I'm talking about, I have been riding for nights and nights and nights around all kind of police through busy areas. This time I was in a small little town. In them small little towns, you gotta be careful. But let me tell you the story. When he pulled me over, he was like acting all like aggressive with me, being all disrespectful to me. I just, like, when you deal with the police, don't show no emotions. The same way you don't show no emotions in these streets to keep niggas guessing, you gotta do the same thing with the police. So they won't panic and try to kill you, because they know they can get away with it. So he was like, can I see some license and registration? Now this is the trip part. You know how when you gotta look for your license and registration, it'd be like hard to find because you gotta look around for it. So I start looking for it, right? I start like looking through my glove compartment, looking through the other little thing or whatever, the armrest. And this dude literally put his hand by his holster and was like, wait a minute, stop moving, wait a minute. And I was like, I've done this hella times. Man, it's not even enough time on my phone right now to tell you all the countless stories that I had with the police. But he was like, when I started looking for my shit, he's like, wait, stop. I put his hand by his holster. So I literally went, wait. I told the police, I said, sir, relax. Take your hand away from the holster. And it's crazy because he kind of listened to me. I said, you told me to look for my license and registration, bro. It's not right where I can find it, so I'm looking for it. You not finna shoot me for nothing. I said, I'm on Facebook Live right now. Okay? You're not finna shoot me for nothing out here on this dark ass road out here. You told me to look for my license and registration. I'm looking for it. Calm down, bro. Relax. And you could tell he kind of just calmed down a little bit. But I was just looking at him like, and I started talking a little shit because, like I say, I'm legal now, baby. I ain't gotta be scared. I ain't got no dope in the car. I ain't got no pistol on me or nothing. So I can talk shit to y'all like the white people do. I can talk shit. I was like, bro, look at you, man. You about to you putting your hand near the holster, and you asked me to find my license and registration. I'm looking for it, and you done did all this shit. Man, calm down, bro, before you kill me for no reason. Cause you best believe, police is saying that they able to kill us. And you better believe they itching to do it, man. You a damn fool if you thinking they not trying to get no free kill. You know what I'm saying? Then in the little Elwood place, I heard that they know it's a down by sundown. I got this story from Willie D. I heard it's one of the places where by sundown they'll try to fuck with black people. So you know the police gonna be trying to fuck with you. Dude probably already knew that. Fear for his life. You see what I'm saying? I'm kind of sweating because it's hot out here. But here go another story. I remember one time, this one gonna trip you out right here. I was driving, right? Police get behind me, I'm in a rental. They hate when you in a rental. They like, damn, we can't run his name. We can't do nothing. We can't find shit. Damn, we gotta do something. I was in a rental. He rolled behind me hella fast. Got behind me, rolled me for about a block. Realized he couldn't pull me over, right? So then, he let me go up further. He let me go. He started following me from a distance. I'm thinking like, and this is around the time when the George Floyd shit happened. So I'm thinking to myself, man, what the fuck is he doing? I'm looking in my rear view like, what is this dude doing, right? So I pull up in this apartment complex, right? When I pull up in the apartment complex, I go to park my car. When I go to park my car, I look down the road inside the apartments. This same police was in the apartments. He had turned his lights off and started driving hella slow with a flashlight on. So I'm thinking to myself, damn, you done already followed me for like 2 blocks, saying you couldn't pull me over. Now I'm in these apartments. So now you in the same apartments with the lights off, driving 2 miles an hour, following me. I mean, looking for me with a flashlight, same police. I feared for my life. I didn't stick around, got out the car, bounced out, hit a fence, ran through the pool area, hit another fence. My ass too old to be doing this, down there pulled a hamstring trying to do all this shit. Changed my clothes real quick, just took off my coat, you know what I'm saying, flipped my shirt inside out, you know what I'm saying, and started walking on the busy street. Called my mom, mama, can you come get me? You know what I'm saying? My mama always know, I'm a mama's child. She know I be going through a lot of shit, so she came and got me. But I feared for my life, though. I'm like, damn, why would this police follow me? And since he can't pull me over, he gonna wait till I get in the apartment complex and then what got me is he turned his lights off and had a flashlight. Oh, nah, you finna kill me. I'm not finna stick around. Hell no. See, what y'all gotta understand, these police now, but these new people now, they scared of the police. They scared for their life. They scared. So they not police. If a police watching this, stop bothering black people for no reason. I could admit that it got a little bit better over time. They don't really do it as much as they used to in the 90s, but it's still happening, especially in them small towns. We be scared for our life, bro. Especially if it's a black person that was like born in 1990 and up and shit. Even my daughter's be like, Daddy, put your seatbelt on. Take your hat off, Daddy. Sit up. Put your seat, Daddy. Don't look over there, Daddy. My daughter's doing this and they 13 and 8 years old, so you already know. Here go another story. I remember I was rolling through this hick town. You know what I'm saying? This police car got behind me hella hard, was riding my bumper. I'm thinking, man, what the fuck is this? So I keep on driving. He lets me go. He followed me for a little while, let me go. I be in rentals, you feel me? They can't really get on me when I'm in a rental. So he get from behind me. I keep on driving. I'm in this small little town. And this is just 3 of the stories, man. I got 100 stories like this. I even got stories like this where I really was fucking around and outsmarted the police. But this is times when I didn't have nothing on me and had to outsmart the police. So he followed me for a little bit. He let me go. Then another police car got behind me. He followed me, pulled me over. When he pulled me over, I was like, sir, a car just followed me and they didn't pull me over. And they rolled me for like damn near a mile or two. They didn't pull me over. Now you behind me and now you pulling me over. What the, like, I'm like, sir, was my car implicated in something? Like, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And it's fucked up how they won't let you talk to them like a regular citizen. When they deal with black people, they be more like shut up and just be quiet. Like when I said that to him, he was just like, anyway, sir. I'm like, damn, okay, here we go. So what got me with this shit is I had my street senses. What's so crazy is my street senses saved me in this one. Whenever somebody finna try to kill you or try to shoot you or do something to you and they got a gun on them, they gonna be kind of looking around. Like I remember one time this dude was finna try to shoot me and I was in a crowd of people and he was looking around like this. He was talking to me, but he was going. I seen that, I'm like, oh, hell no. So I pulled a crazy ass little move. This is a whole little split out. I pulled a crazy ass move. When dude was sitting there doing that, it was hella people around. And he was kind of on the low with it while he was doing it. Like, you could tell, like, 1 or 2 people saying he had a gun, but the crowd didn't see it. So I literally went, he got a gun, like that. When I said that, everybody broke out running. And I ran with the crowd and blended in and act like, I ran with the crowd and went inside of a store. And then these dumbass people start snitching on me and shit to the people that wanted to shoot me. Talking about, he in the store. They start, anyway. When I seen the police doing that, I automatically went to that shit. I'm like, the police pulled me over. When this one pulled me over, he was looking around. He was like, you got some license and registration? I was like, yeah. I was kind of spooked at this point. He was looking around too. Like the police, he was in front of my car. He was on this dark ass country road. And I mean, this was a country, 2-lane, one car coming this way, one car going that way with cornfield and cattle on each side of the street. So this is one of them real dark ass roads. So that's why he was kind of putting his hand by his holster like, this was so crazy. He was so concerned with trying to shoot me for no reason. I was able to open the door, get out the car. Like while I was opening the door and getting out the car, he didn't even do nothing like stop and get in the car. He was just so busy trying to look around and see if he could shoot me. He didn't even notice. When he looked up, I was outside of the car with my hands up like, sir, you can search the car. Everything fine. Everything fine, sir. It's good. Like everything is cool. Like I started fearing for my life. Like, have you ever got a whooping when you was little and it was a hard whooping to where you didn't even cry? You just was looking at the person whooping you like, man, don't kill me. Like you was scared for your life while you was getting a whooping. It was like that. I was just looking at him like, damn, like I know somebody finna try to shoot me. Like, man, looking at him like, dude. So he kind of like looked at me and seen how scared I was, kind of seeing that I was like outside with my hands up and stuff. So he was like, man, can I search your car? I was like, bro, go ahead. And crazy part about it is I had some shit in the car, in the trunk. I ain't gonna say where I had it at, but I had some shit stashed. He went through my trunk and everything, all this shit. I'm sitting there. Every time he got by the shit that I had, I kept taking a step like I was gonna run. He didn't see me because he was so busy looking through my car. And this wasn't no big shit. This was some small shit to where he had tried to turn it into something major. And he got me on this dark ass country road, so I know he gonna try to turn it into something major. And he didn't see me. Every time he got his hand by, I was taking a step like this. Because I was gonna take out running through one of them fields. If I run into a cow, whatever the fuck, a coyote, whatever the fuck, bobcat, he could have to deal with me. But luckily, he kept skimming past it, never seen it. He let me get in my car and let me drive away. Didn't give me no ticket or nothing. So them just stories to tell you, man, black people be fearing for their life. Not every black person is cool like me. Some niggas are scared and gonna take you down. If it's you or me, I'd rather get judged by 12 than carried by 6. That's how niggas be thinking. I always been the type of nigga that's gonna try to outsmart somebody. I always been the type of nigga that's for the shit gonna slow down like the Matrix, like I told you. By the time the door opened, I done already devised the plan. It's like the shit turns slow like the Matrix for me when the police come. I'm talking about, I could be behind a door, see the door turning, and already have a plan before the door open all the way up. I might be on top of the ceiling like a cat looking down at you. Ain't no telling. But I'm gonna slow down and outsmart you and outthink you and keep everything calm. But yeah, back to I done strayed all the way away from the story. Rest in peace to the police officer. But if I was a police, I would start being a little more careful about the black people I try to intimidate and try to stop for nothing. Because there's a lot of black people, especially in 2022, that have seen too much George Floyd, too much Sandra Bland, too much, Trayvon Martin, too much of what happened to dude in Akron, Ohio, where they shot him 60 times and he didn't even have a weapon. Too much of that didn't happen, bro. So just know when you pull us over for nothing, and particularly for nothing, we gonna be spooked. And now we know y'all killing people. So it is what it is, man.